Hi everyone, it's Judy. Welcome back to Rose Lane. I'm here actually for a second time. I just went through doing this whole tag, and because I did not have I used my phone as my camera, um, I did not have it on airplane mode, and when an alert came, it stopped the video apparently. So I'm going to start again. So this is what we're doing. We're making little tags for in the book. Some of the places I needed bigger tags, so that's what we're going to be doing. So we're back, obviously. I'm trying to pull this out here in the French bunny or French rabbit journal, and I am doing. I'm going to take this little butterfly out of here because I don't think I'm going to use it here. I'm going to move this over, and I think I'm probably going to put these in sort of sideways. Well, I don't like that one here, as I have that spot. I'm going to do it on the other side. So this one's going to go over here. So that's what we're going to do here. And that little tag will go here and it'll stick up on the top. So I'm going to do something similar to this again while I'm chatting with you. So we'll hope that this one fits and it works. So anyway, I'll move this up out of the way. I'll find one of my other tags, which are down here. I buried everything. Let's see, let's look at some brown bunnies. So while I'm doing this, I want to say hello to especially all my followers, my subbies who have been following me. I'm trying to find one. All right, you know what, I would really like him to go the other way this time. I'm gonna need another little bunny. I think I used the other bunny someplace else. I can't seem to find the other one that I'm looking for. Oh, wait. Here's more. They're buried. I found them. Okay. All right. I'm trying to get this. So hello to everybody who has been following me thus far, and hello to all the new subbies who have come along. Let's see. All right, I'm going to try this. Welcome back to Rose Lane, and I hope you enjoy crafting along with me as we go. So I'm trying to sort of do this like I did the other one. This is sliding off my lap. So yeah, I'm a little distracted because I'm trying to figure out what it is I'm doing. I have 4 of these to choose from. I'm trying to choose. You know what? I think maybe I'm going to do just a couple of small ones here. I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll do it like this. I think that's cuter. Yeah, I'll move that up. So anyhow, what I wanted to say at first is thank you to everybody who has been praying for my husband and his elbow surgery. It went very, very well. We're very, very happy with the results, and so that's just thrilling. However, while we were down there, my husband visited another, I'm going to put this on here, I think. He visited another surgeon who had worked on, oh, look at that. Does that not fit perfectly? That's kind of cute. Kind of put them behind the flowers. But yeah, I like that. Oh, isn't that cute? I love that. All right, let me see. I think I did that one. I think I'm going to just do a bigger one up here. Yes. Oh, I like that. Okay, let's start with that up on top. This I will ink. So yeah, he went to his neck surgeon who had fused some discs in his neck some years back, and really the problem that he was having with his elbow was kind of a twofold thing. Most of the problem of that, well, not his elbow, his hand was coming out of his elbow, but the greater majority of it is coming out of his neck, which they were able to fix his glitchy thumb thing with the elbow surgery, So now his thumb will do what he wants it to do, though it is still kind of weak. It doesn't do weird things on its own anymore, which is nice. But the greater problem is coming out of his neck. He's beginning to have some of those same problems with his right hand. So the neck surgery needs to be done. So this is where we are. He has another surgery scheduled now for his neck on March 15th. And again, we have to go into New Jersey to have this done. So I just want to try to get this straight. And this one I think I'm going to put a little ribbon in. So we'll do that. Okay. Then we'll put these little guys down. I do want to make sure I get them in the spot where I want them. So I want him to go. I'm going to kind of make him up like this a little bit. And then he'll go down here like that. I think that is so cute. All right. So I'm looking at where he needs to be. All right. So that I know where to glue, where to stick him down once I get the glue on the back. So this neck surgery, I know I'm popping back and forth and I apologize. This neck surgery is going to be more complicated than the last one, and his recovery time is probably going to be longer. And the big glitch here for us is that he has to stay in New Jersey for 2 weeks. So I don't think that's exactly where I wanted it to be, but we'll see. Yes, so I'm a little, concerned about that because, work is up here for both of us, and we work in the same place, and things need to get done. And yeah, so I think what's going to happen is my brother did offer to have him stay at his place, but my brother does work. So I'm concerned about leaving my husband. My brother lives about a half hour away from pretty much the rest of the family, and who are all working except for one. And it's a distance. I think this one's going to go this way. For anybody to come and kind of check up on him or whatever if I'm not there. So I'm going to probably stay for the first couple of days after the surgery to make sure that he's sort of, settled in, and give him a routine for, I pasted that down before I got the other little bunny in there, to give him a routine to kind of know what he's doing. I'm laying this on its side, so now it's goobering out, and kind of be stable. And then I'll head back home, and he'll have everybody's phone numbers, and I will have people call and check to see if there's anything, that he might need or whatever. Gotta get this guy way down here because I didn't put him up high enough. So there we go. So anyhow, yeah, he should have been a little higher. Try to get rid of some of this glue. So I'll stay for a couple days after the surgery, and then I'll drive back up here. Probably stay for about 8 or 9 days, or 7 or 8 days, somewhere around 8 days. And yeah, and kind of go from there. Then I'll have to, it's all going to depend when I go back down and sorry about that. I'm sorry, I just knocked something over because I hit it. And it probably shook the camera too, so, and I do apologize for that as well. Trying to think, do I want a little more? Maybe that side. I think I like that there. Yeah, I think I'll just, yeah, I think we'll do that. So, anyway, this glue is just coming out like crazy. I think I'm going to just switch to my other glue and plug this guy up. I noticed that when the glue gets low, in this bottle at least, I get the volcano effect going on. I like to try to keep it as full as I can. I'll just put that back there. And I didn't think to do that before I started. So, so yeah, depending on when his follow-up is, I'll decide what day it is. I'll go back down. I'll take a day or two, probably two, to recuperate for my ride. I can't make those long trips like I used to, and I didn't need that to happen. So just clean that up with a little wipe. So anyway, yeah, so that's where we are with that. So once he's had his second appointment and I've rested for a couple of days, we'll turn around and just head on back home to to Buffalo. He'll stay home. Fortunately, we only work about 10 minutes. Our house is only about 10 minutes from our center, which is nice. That has only really happened for us once before, and it was a little bit more than 10 minutes, probably about 15, but big deal. In either case, I did not have to get on the highway for either one of them, so that was really nice. I'm just going to clean this hole out a little bit because I put that clock in over it. So anyway, that is our plan there. Oh my gosh, these are just so cute. I'm just loving these. I like them like this. All right, so let me get another piece of lace. That was not the one. And I'm going to do the same thing here that I did on the other one with the tab, like this. And of course, the glue is still damp, so it's going to have to flatten out, but I'm going to do the same thing. And I hit the this lace with the ink, which I kind of liked. So, and I do have to get this back out. So anyway, that is our plan. So that takes up about half of March for us, one way or the other. I will be here a little more than he will, but he's really not going to be able to do much of anything. I was going to say that it's not the one I had. He's really not going to be able to do much of anything for quite a while. So yeah. So I would appreciate your continued prayers if you have been praying for him in his saga here. That, he will come through this well, and his recovery will be quick. He's got a lot of physical therapy ahead of him for a lot of things. I'm gonna just come over out of the camera here because my sponge makes a mess. So so that's that with that. So then I had gotten a comment. So we're off my husband and his surgeries, and we're on to something on a lighter note. I had gotten a comment from one of my subbies, and she had been asking about my stenciling. She noticed, that I do a lot of stenciling, and I do. She wanted to know how I had done it. So I gave a quick explanation as best as I could in the, as an answer to her comment. And I did tell her that I would try to show the technique. I have a little piece I can clean right there to snip off. I would show, how I kind of do my stenciling, because she really liked the way it looked, and I'm assuming I kind of think I know which one she's talking about, because it's the one I do most often. So, okay, so here's that, and now I just have to find my little rosebuds again. Good. So the next, maybe not the next journal, I'm doing several at a time. And my goodness, I'm covered with glue. It's like I look like I have sunburn and my skin is peeling. Um, so I have several journals that I'm working on at once. I was doing pretty well for staying on top of things with getting stuff done to open my Etsy shop, which I was hoping to have done in February. I'm just gluing away here. I'm not paying any attention to how much I'm putting on. Um, this isn't going to be going anywhere once I get it on here. That's for sure. It's so much so that I'm going to have to take some of this off. This is crazy. We got like this huge glob of glue. There we go. A little better. Um, so, um, this one of my next journals, which when I have been organizing, I have been I don't know if I said that in this video or the one that got cut off. As a matter of fact, why don't I just check? Oh, we are still going. Outstanding. Um, I had this fabulous, I think, journal. I found these beautiful papers that I just fell in love with, and I'm not going to tell you where they're from yet. I'm not going to tell you what they look like until we get started, and we are going to do the craft and chats with those like we've been doing with these. Do I need a butterfly? What do I do with that butterfly? I just had it. What do I think? Oh, of course, why not? Let's fussy cut a butterfly while I'm chatting away here. So yeah, I am so excited about these because when I saw the pages, I fell in love with them, and all kinds of ideas were just popping into my head about what I would do or what I could do. So I've been spending some time looking up some stuff to see what I want to put in the journal, you know, some accessory pieces and things, because I have all of these ideas just popping into my head and trying to find the things I'm looking for, because I'm like, oh, I could do this. Now I got to find that. So I've been searching and looking and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I've had a little extra time on my hands the last couple of days because when I went away, you know, with his surgery last week, more than a week ago, that Friday before I left, I emptied my office because I was going to have it painted. And I came back to work on Monday and they had done it backwards. My walls were supposed to be green and my woodwork was supposed to be cream. And when I came back, my walls were cream and my woodwork was green. So I gave them a whole week to do that. And now, for the last 2 days, I've been home because I can't set my office up to work until, you know, I'm not going to pull everything back in until it's been painted properly. So I've been home, so I have had a little bit of time. I could have been working directly on the journals, but honestly, I have so much trouble sometimes. I was just peeling some glue off my fingers, sorry. I have so much trouble trying to find things because I'm so disorganized. I still have boxes that haven't been unpacked. I know, you know, I'll be like, I know I saw that paper. I can't find where it is now, and it's been driving me crazy. Literally driving me crazy. So, I spent what time I could, well, what time I needed to do work that I could do here at home, because I grabbed a bunch of stuff out of my mailbox, and I addressed some of that while I was home these past 2 days. I think right about there is good. And of course, you know, I've got a Wink of Stella, my my butterflies. This one's almost empty, but I'm stubborn. I'll use every last drop. So anyhow, because I was only able to do just so much here from home, what I could grab and, you know, get back out because they needed to start on it right away. I have maintenance people, you know, in the building who would do it. They just did it wrong. Anyway, so I did take advantage of that time here at home. I really didn't work on any journals. I instead worked on trying to rearrange some stuff here in my craft room. So I've been able to find some things I've been looking for. You know what? I just put that butterfly on the wrong thing. I need a butterfly. All right, let's see. These are my butterflies. Let's grab my box over here. And let's see. I think one of these, yeah, this one will have pink ones. Let me check this one and just see what I think. Nope, not that one. What about this one? Nope, not that one. Okay, so that's what this is going to be. So I'll put the lid back on this box and put it back over here. And find myself another pink butterfly. Do I want pink or do I want blue? Maybe I want blue on this one. So anyway, what do you think? I like that one. Let's see, what else do I don't want it really big. I don't want it really tiny. That's the same one. What about that one? No, I like the other one better. I think I have glue on my tweezers. I have this light one. What do you think about that one? Or that one? I think I'm going to go with that one. I really must have glue on my tweezers because everything's just sticking to my thing here. All right, I'm going to close this up before I knock that over. Okay, I'm just going to do the little antennae, tone them down a little bit, and stick this one on. I'm not going to grab my one. Oh, it's right here. So, so I've been trying to organize. So once I get all of that done, I'm going to be working on journals and then organizing some and working on journals and organizing some. Now, I will do a walkthrough of my craft area. It is not a craft room. I have a really large basement here, and I have a little section against the back wall. Is one of the back walls is what I have for a craft area. So I will try to not videotape all the boxes and laundry room and junk and everything that you can see when you're in my area. But I will try to, do a kind of a little walkthrough. And I think for me, and because I move so often, it makes it, I have to kind of redo every time I move, every time I go somewhere. And I don't have anything pretty. I don't have a nice, pretty setup, a perfect little place or anything like that. I have stuff that I've picked up at, storage things that I've picked up at thrift stores. Some things that people were giving, they were people I knew that were giving things away. Sometimes, you'll be driving down the street and you'll see, something on the side of the road and somebody will have a sign on it that says free. I'm like, okay, that works for me. So, yeah. So I think, I know what I wanted to do, which now I've got to do it around the flowers because I didn't do it on this one. Just sort of ink this a little bit. Just do it around the flowers a little. So I've got all kinds of mismatched, nothing perfect, kind of beat up, but it serves the purpose, for me. And yeah, I did do the back. Oh, I didn't do the other one. So storage is one thing, that has to be considered always, of course. But for me, I think what frustrates me the most, and I'm sure I'm preaching to the choir here, is the mess I make as I work. And then while I'm working, I can't find what I'm looking for. I lose my scissors. I can't find this. I knew I had it here. Where did it go? Did I drop it on the floor? All of that kind of stuff. And that just drives me bonkers. So I wanted to try to develop some sort of a system, a flow, if you would, for, let's see, this one's going to go on the other side. Kind of a flow for, see, that looks kind of cute. I might take something, maybe another piece of paper or something, you know, like avocado dyed, which I have right here. Let's see. I can get it now because I found them. So, you know, I think I like that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little, I have this tear ruler. I never really use these. I'm not real good at them. Let's try this. Let's see, I need that pushed back a little further so I'm all on this paper. So anyway, I want to try anyway. Let's see what I can do. I have the blue one. Well, that wasn't too bad. Though I think, I'm not sure if I was off or not. But I'm just making them rough. And then I'm going to just do it right down, more or less, hopefully, in the middle. And kind of get that done. There's no guarantee that these are going to be straight at all. So they don't have to be perfect. They just have to be not bad. So anyway, goes in here. So I'm trying to develop this system, this kind of flow on how I store things and how it comes to me, if that kind of makes sense. I'm way too close to the edge, I think, here. And I'm also off. You know, how it actually will get to me from where I have it stored. So it's kind of this process thing that I have going on. And so once everything is where it belongs, I will show you that. That's going to be, I think, always too close to the edge. That's going to be sort of the main focus, I think, of what I want to show you. I just got to stop being cheap and get in here a little deeper. There we go. Hopefully. I just picked it up wrong. You know, this is just ridiculous. So anyway, no, that wasn't attached. I still keep coming right to the very edge, so I'm just going to make this a little narrower. So my problem is I can't see what I'm doing with this metal ruler. So wow, that's really bad. I'm going to go this way. So it's going to end up being kind of narrow, but that's all right. I'll just do it like this. I want to try to make sure I'm sort of straight. Go this way, because this one's a little fatter on this end. I could grab it better. So that would kind of be the focal point of, not so much of, you know, I'm trying to put all my like things together, like all my ribbons in some sort of same area, you know. I just want to try to make this as even as I can, if that's possible. All right. And so that kind of stuff needs to make sense to me. I might have to make these shorter. They may be too long. Yeah, they're going to be too long. I can make them narrower. So I will do that. Start with shorter. So yeah, so I wanted to show you that and kind of how I plan on getting that done. So, and that being said, I've already started the process, and I'm kind of excited about one of the next. This is terrible. I really need to practice this stuff. I think I'm just going to kind of trim this with my scissors a little bit and kind of get it a little more less, or less, I should say, messy. I had started to say before that this paper that I found is just beautiful. So what kind of made me think about it today, right now, was because I was doing that process. And yeah, I was like just real happy about, you know, getting the paper ready to get started. I am so anxious to get started on this particular journal. It's just really pretty. I mean, I'm getting you guys maybe, you know, all worked up about something that you're gonna say, well, that's all right, but for me, it's just right up my alley. I will give you this much of a hint with it, and that is, trying to get that back in the stand, and that is, I love contrast. So I like it when, and I'm gonna just, I just want to make sure I've got this kind of, yeah. And I'm going to ink this with the pink if I can find what I've done with it. I don't know what I've done with it. Oh, there it is. I'm reaching in and I apologize. Let me get up and get it. Too far over. There we are. I love contrast. I love in the fall, well, here in the US, I love in the fall when it rains on an autumn day. When the colors are really bright, and most people are like, oh, I love an autumn day on a sunny day. I love an autumn day on a rainy day. Because if it really rains, it saturates the tree trunks and they go almost black. And you've got this gray, you know, varying shades of gray clouds, and the black trunks from being so wet and saturated, and against that, the bright colors of the trees. The contrast is just beautiful. It's the same kind of thing when in the summertime, particularly, when you're going to get a thunderstorm and it's building on the horizon and it's dark and you can see the storm is coming, but on this side where you are, the sun is still shining towards the storm. So all the trees are all lit up in this beautiful green, you know, from the sunlight, and then behind them is this dark, electrifying sky. So I really love contrast like that. And to say that, that is kind of an artistic theme, I guess, in these papers as I see it. So when I saw them, I thought, oh my gosh, you would never, not that you would never, but it wouldn't be your first thought to put these two elements together in one book, you know, in one page, or you know, in one journal kind of thing. So I'm just going to stick that up in there, and I think that just sort of makes it pop a little bit more. I like that. I'm going to get this under here some, so it's, yeah, I think I just like it on the pink paper just a little bit more. So we'll flip this one to the back, and now this one was plain, this one was not, so I'm just going to ink this. I'll put this here because that one's going to go on this page. And so anyway, yeah, so that's about as far as I'm going to go, because if I go any further, I'll tell you exactly what the contrast is. And I just want to, I want to just kind of, I don't know, you may not be near as excited as I will be when I start working with it, but I'm just really excited about it. So, like I said, I've been kind of looking, you know, on the internet. I'm coming up with these ideas in my head, and I'm like, ooh, I could do this. Now, I've got to find that. I've got to find pieces that I could do that with, you know, these little elements and pieces I can do it with. So I've been kind of looking and searching, and trying to come up with ideas, and I'm going to be trying some things that I have not yet done before. So, because like I said, I'm kind of new to all of this, and my earlier things I think I had said in this video, because I said it in the first one, I think, that got cut off. All of my first things that I did you can see on Instagram, and I don't think I've been putting my Instagram and email address in the description box lately. So I know I did earlier, but I think I've been forgetting it lately. So I will try to remember to put that in. So if you wanted to see anything that I had done earlier, you can see the photographs. I have no videos because I didn't have a video. I didn't have a, what do you call it, YouTube channel for, quite a while. So I'm just going to slide that up under here. And that looks kind of cute. I'm wondering if I do want to do that with this, or if I just want to leave this one alone. Oh, you know what? I'm going to leave this one alone. I've got the pink paper on the other side, but I'm going to leave it alone on this side. I think it looks cute with this. So I'm probably at close to a half an hour. So yeah, so you've watched me make one tag. But you have, we've chatted a little bit. I just wanted to get something out there and say hello to everybody. And, to see how y'all are doing, and hopefully everybody's doing well. Catch you up.